41. To the air, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to it. So it's second down coming up. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That play good for 17 and a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down throw, Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time he was out in the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Another throw from Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Chiefs.
Throwing again, Mahomes. He finds Brown right side. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
It's a gain of 6.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he can make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So in lead, it's Pacheco. And they're only 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Into a crowd, that pass is intercepted. Tipped off by Jalen Watson.
Mahomes' pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third and short, here's Mahomes. Skips it short of his man, that brings up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Here we go on fourth with Mahomes. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there. and reset those chains.
This is cut downfield by Rice. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Pistol now for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. And that's going to add some
That's not a safety.
Coming third down. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs looking down a very long field. Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on third down. They kick the running back in motion. From his end zone, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be a safety.
Give me that safety, buddy.
You're generally down around your own end zone. You're thinking less of driving the length of the field initially.
Give me that safety, buddy.
A safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow.
Come on, Worthy, you got a block.
Defense wasn't having it.
Fuck.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. We'll set it down, score him at the 38.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. He should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away. On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes getting out to his left. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Kelsey's got it right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
At the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Short pass brought in. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Yellow. Hey, 43. Attack. Right side.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. On the move, headed right.
Touchdown!
Touchdown! The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Travis Kelce, the touchdown.
Harrison Butker on for the play.
All right, so this solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Yellow.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First down throw, Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's going deep this time. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Prime connected with Xavier Worthy there. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
He's back to throw. He gets it to Rice. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that throws the lead to 5. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Hauled in by Gray. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Mahomes on first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. So that brings up second down.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Brought in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm.
I'm on that shit, too.
They'll move the chains after that.
He's about to throw a pick. It's coming.
They don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Yellow.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Throwing deep to the left side.
Told you.
Oh, my. It's
Told you.
intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
Gonna be getting bailed out too much to see that pick coming. Seen that shit coming.
Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Completed to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's caught. He's got ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down carry for Pacheco. And he drives that boat backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move sticks.
Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
3/4 in the books from this one. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Yellow.
Running right is Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle.
God, that fucking line is horrible.
You see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the Chiefs' 39-yard line.
Now nothing doing on the last run.
Fucking
It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Flush out now to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Man, and Kelsey has it. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Drops by the first guy he met.
Like,
No gain
yeah,
on that
fucking
first down.
possible.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To the air, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Completes this one to Gray. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. Pacheco has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs push the lead up to 12.
Chiefs 7.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. He's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be second down.
Second and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw Mahomes. That's another quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
Shit over.
The Chiefs signal for a
Shit
timeout, so
over.
that's going to be their first.
15 yards.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Yellow first down.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And that was probably their last gasp.
It's over.
Intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs are tackled on the return after taking the interception back to the 25. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you can score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
Headed out right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space.
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns. game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Easy.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play call?
Oh my God!
Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown. They strike first.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chiefs 7, Browns nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Sixty Bison. 7 Pirates.
They go play action with Sanders. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
60 Bearcats. 60.
On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
1st down.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 at
70
the
Lions.
49-yard line.
4 and 70. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Hawk 7.
Again, it's Judkins. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 more yards. Taken down at the 41. 10 yards on the
Here we go.
pickup. It's 17.
They run it once more with Judkins. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 6.
They go play action now with Sanders. He's got it at about the 8. And he will get into the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewers viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. A very quick 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's 4th down. Out to his right. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Play action. It's Sanders. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he'll take this one in. David Njoku. Touchdown Browns. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. No problem there on the extra point, and the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This caught right side by Worthy. To be 3rd, they need 1. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown Chiefs. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
On play action, Shador. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one's good for 29.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On the handoff, Judkins. And he'll be taken down the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Browns first down. Here's Judkins. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
18.
No gain on the play.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
And 10 at the 25-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Tiger, 19, 70 Rangers. Come on.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They run straight ahead with Judkins. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To the right side, it's Judkins. And the Browns are going to have it 1st and goal. They'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. First 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. They bring Judy in motion.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
Judkins is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First down. A 28-yard gain. First down, Chiefs.
Throwing is Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 21 apiece. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
Now, faking the give. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And he will score. Jerry Judy. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Pacheco. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's get credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A give here to Pacheco. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing now, Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Patrick to throw. He's got his big tight end. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City.
So this is a simple case, Mike, of just let's make this easy. Let's just give my quarterback a big target in the end zone and just say, hey, big tight end, find space, get open, stay open, and I'm going to throw this ball through your chest, and you just got to hang on to it.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard
19,
line.
18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
From the gun, it's Shador. He'll drop this one down to Judkins. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And the Browns first down.
On first down, it's Sanders. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Sanders going to throw again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up second and
18,
1.
Pioneer.
At the Chiefs'
70
25-yard
Rangers,
line.
70 Rig.
They bring
Rig.
Judy in motion.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
To throw again is Sanders. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Throwing again is Sanders. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
By Chris Jones. A loss of 11. It's second and 21. At the 29-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
19, Tiger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun, it's Sanders. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 1.
68, 19 Lions. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. Got his man at the 6. He's going to pick up the Browns' first down on what will be a big play there on fourth and long. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
And that is incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshawn Judkins out of the backfield.
Incomplete.
And now it's fourth and goal. His kick is good. He got it. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Looking middle, he's got Kelsey. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 12. And the first down, Chiefs.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
A run with Pacheco. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Rolling right. Now he'll run.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Now Mahomes moving to his right. Trying. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Here's Pacheco. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Pacheco. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Chiefs will up the lead to 5.
Chiefs 35, Browns 30.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Good game, bro.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
79. Let's go now. Cook 70. Warriors 70.
Here we go. One final play. And he'll be out.
That's what I do, chat. I put BTA to these niggas, man.
About 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Going deep downfield for Judy. And that's going to be incomplete.
Put BTA to these boys, man. The fuck wrong with these niggas?
And they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win.
That's a good-ass fucking game.
This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we wish you a good night from Cleveland.
Oh, that nigga wanted me to score. Look. We 6-0, chat.
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Chicago Bears. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
Oh my fucking gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my god.
Pacheco, 69 yards. And the Chiefs put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
Now after
City.
the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
To throw, Williams. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Swift going to try up the middle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And he is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To the air, Williams. To the left side, he's got his tight end, Loveland. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Shy of the goal line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Hornets! 12 Dilly!
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Touchdown Bears! Kirsten Loveland. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bears are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Santos with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
7-7, our score after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 95 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in his first half. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Hey, 15. 180.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Again, 15 yards. And Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Now Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Hollywood Marquise Brown from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score. Chiefs 14. Bears 7. Harrison Butker in a kickoff 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Williams. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
From the gun, here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now a give right side Swift. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll get this off to Swift. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing is Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing third down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort. Touchdown!
Cole Kmet from 3 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand-new ball game. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half.
And rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball.
15.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Looking deep downfield. Oh, and that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Williams looking to do it himself. And that is incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Bears first down.
He's got this complete to Burden. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Throwing again here, Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. Because sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
A 51-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they take a 17-14 lead. And they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense.
Oh, my God.
That's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 62 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
Able to find Gray here. So he stopped for no gain. And that will bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs have retaken a third quarter lead. Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, Bears 17. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
Williams looking to do it himself. Firing a deep ball for Kmet. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Open man down the field, that's a Dunze. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. A gain there of 21 yards. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Here's Williams. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up.
And 8 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Oh, that's good.
Game. That's fucking game. Who fucking playing with me, bro? The fuck?
And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football
The fuck
game.
wrong with these niggas, man?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It's Gervon Dexter who got in to drop him. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
It's crazy. I come to run out the fucking pocket. Shit, fucking
After
crazy.
the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his
That's game. That's game.
A little bit of yardage there, and now in this situation should be in no hurry.
That's game.
Really fast. Let the clock wind down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st down, Chiefs.
Headed straight is Pacheco. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude
but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw, Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the fourth quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice...
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
I do this, man. I do this. I do this. I do this. I do this. Come on. What's wrong with these bums? They ain't lose one goddamn game. What's wrong with them, Shay? All right, chat. We played 3 games. Each game was close, man. I appreciate everybody tapping in. I will see y'all next time, man.